Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, a little bit of a rehash topic from yesterday, but in case you missed it, that window sticker that was shown, looks to be real, looks to be a US window sticker. And from that, we can piece together some of the option costs for the brand new Tesla Model Y that should be coming out with a non-launch series version in the next few weeks. And this does give us some insight on how much of the cost of these options will actually be. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you've got a question you want to ask me, you can send me a DM at the Patreon app down below in the description. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, but more on that later. So in case you missed it, yesterday, Drive Tesla Canada, I know it's the Canada page, they found a US, or most likely what happened here is from someone in the US, and I think in the Aliso Vallejo, which is Southern California area, found a new Tesla Model Y long range all-wheel drive non-launch series and a Model Y launch series. The one on the left is the launch series. The one on the right is not the launch series, just a dual motor. Neither of these are plated though with a temporary plate or even a customer plate. And so most likely these are demo vehicles or inventory vehicles, test drive vehicles. I don't know what these potentially could be. But what we did find, or what that person found, was a window sticker, a US window sticker. Why we know it's US? Because it has EPA fuel economy. We've got the NH National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. So if this was a Canada window sticker, it wouldn't have those different department agencies on there. But what we can piece from this, because if we zoom in to the actual option costs, this gives us a little bit of an insight on how much some of the new Model Y non-launch options that you can add on will potentially cost. So like the 20-inch rims are going to cost $2,000. So maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, the 19-inch rims will be free. We've got black interior. That's going to be free as well. Of course, it's black. It's free on all the other models. And I would imagine you're not going to have to pay for any of that cost on top of that. Base autopilot, which if you didn't know, all Tesla vehicles come with autopilot, which is actually good enough for most people. That keeps you center straight in the lane when you're going on highways. Full self-driving adds it to another level for like cities. But if you're just someone that gets on the highway every single day for your commute and you want to just go straight, brake, and accelerate for you, autopilot is free and it comes with every Tesla vehicle. And it looks like it's going to be free as well on the Model Y. Full self-driving, $8,000. That's not necessarily surprising because all the other different models have an $8,000 package. Stealth Gray free at the moment, but in the past, if you didn't know, Tesla Model Ys, Model 3s, white was actually the free color, and Tesla changed that, I think, like a year ago, and now Stealth Gray is the free color. So, I still envision Stealth Gray to be the free color, but you never know in the future if that changes, and it might. And of course, destination fee, $1,390. Of course, that's on every Tesla vehicle. I get this question a lot, like, can you get that waived if you go pick up your Tesla vehicle at the factory? And unfortunately, they will not waive the $1,390 destination fee. Even our Model Y picked it up at the factory and we still had to pay a $1,390 destination fee, handling fee, and everything like that. But hopefully this gives us a little bit of insight. And I can't imagine we're probably going to be seeing the same thing, like Ultra Red and Quicksilver is going to be like $2,000. I imagine the cross flow wheels will be free and the Helixes will cost like $2,000. I imagine white interior is going to cost around $1,000. And then the big question, which of course is not out yet, but maybe they're going to be lining that up with orders at the same time, like 7-seat interior, that third row. How much will that be? And I want to say on the older legacy Model Y, that was like a $3,000 option at the moment for that before it disappeared. In terms of Model Ys, completely sold out, but you can actually still find some in inventory. This one was just available just a second ago. It's a Model Y Performance. You can see here, if you add in the $7,500 federal tax credit, it's got a $8,440 discount. It's actually a little bit higher, especially if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can save up to $1,000 off of a Tesla vehicle. And so this one I bet is already gone. I bet if I refresh this right now, someone probably scooped it up, because when you can get a brand new Model Y Performance for $35,000, $36,000, the deal is pretty good, I would say, at that point. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. What build, once, if this comes out in the next week or so, and I imagine it will be like a non-launch, what's your Model Y non-launch build? What colors are you going for? Interior, rims, or whichever that may be, if you're trying to keep it under a low dollar cost or whatever. I still believe that a brand new Model Y long range all-wheel drive is going to have a starting MSRP of just under $50,000. So be prepared for that. I hope I'm wrong, but you never know at the end of the day. Another cool, interesting news, this seems to be a new body kit for the Tesla Model Y in the China market, BSKT design. I don't know if this is like a render or a concept or like a prototype. I mean, we've got the 19-inch crossflow rims on it, but you can see there's some interesting body kits being pushed out around there. And here's another photo of another person getting their rims, their Helix rims, getting painted. I mean, it kind of looks CGI, right? Almost at this point, but it kind of has that gray gunmetal type of look for the new Model Y rims. And I would say that's definitely the look. I would say one of the better looks. Of course, we went with the Unplugged UP05 rims. You can take a look at them on our channel where we did a video about them. And also, if you want to look at Unplugged Performance parts, definitely at the link down below as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. What pricing do you think is going to be coming out? And also, when do you think the Model Y Juniper is about to be coming out for the non-launch series? Now that you've ordered your brand new Tesla Model Y Juniper, it's time to take it to the next level. That's where our partner Jawa comes into play here. Jawa has everything you need, from phone mounts, mobile connectors, center consoles that I highly recommend to fit the new Model Y and every Tesla vehicle out there. And on top of that, you can use our promo code down below in the description to save even more money. And the best part is there's free shipping if you reach over a certain limit. My top 3 accessories that I recommend is a phone mount. It's super crucial, that can charge your phone. A center console is highly recommended as well, because a Tesla does not come with it at all. And my newest favorite accessory is the invisible under mount sunglass holder area, storage area, that also has a camera mount as well. So why wait for Tesla to make these accessories? Get yours now at Jawa, link down below in the description, and save some money and support the channel while you're at it. Thank you to Jawa for partnering with us, and let's get on to the next video. Thanks for that, everyone. Blue, thanks for coming in. Are repaired Teslas good that they have used? Like, what do you mean by that? Like the new ones that they have? Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I wouldn't, I mean, it depends, right? If you're leasing the vehicle, it also depends like how bad of the damage is on some of the different ones that are out there. Like if it's massively a lot of damage, like if the repair order is like 4 or 5, actually I'm okay with like 4 to 5,000, especially if I'm getting like $8,000 to $10,000 off. But if it is like a lot more than that, then maybe it's like a little bit more concerning. But certainly I wouldn't be too worried depending on like the damage or anything like that. On top of that, we do have a brand new podcast that just got released. So if you're taking a look at it with my friend Chip, where we talk about new, used, and most importantly, EV repairs, it's actually in our podcast section right here. We're calling it The Breakdown. Also, I paste a link right here for Spotify if you want to go listen to there as well. Thank you to everybody that's supported so far. Hit the like button and also subscribed as well. Money Jam, thanks for coming in. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. In this next topic, here's a new Model Y that was just spotted, and I'm a little bit confused on this one. And maybe it's a Photoshop job. I mean, it seems to kind of be, and I'll take a look at why I think this might be weird. But it's a black Model Y that has been spotted in the U.S. market. Terry posted this. I found a black Model Y at my local Tesla store. Terry seems to be in Florida, but taking a look at this photo, there's a couple things that are weird with it. Like the first one, the rims. I believe those are the old Tesla Model Y rims. I think what this is actually a Photoshop job. I mean, look at this tire right here on the left side is completely flat. And then we've got it charging as well, which is the charging right here on the back side. We can't see it. I guess there is a charger on the left side behind this window, but still something looks off with this. I mean, it'd be cool to see if once black Tesla Model Ys are starting to roll out, because yeah, I think a while ago there was a black Model Y that was spotted in the Austin, Texas area. So maybe this is one of those prototype ones that are being driven around as well, because I think black is one of the better colors. I mean, maybe even next to stealth gray. And so once the new Model Y launch series or non-launch series gets rolled out, I think a lot of people are going to be looking to be ordering these. And so actually, now that I think about it, this is probably a test production vehicle for the Tesla team that they're driving well with that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Blue, love your videos. Great work. No, thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button. I know it's a little bit early today, but thank you all for dropping by. And let us know if you have any questions. Also, at the end of today's live stream, if you're looking for a used Tesla, I can look up values at the auction center, and we're going to take a look at that. And so if you're shopping for a used Tesla right now and you want to see what the value that they're going for at the auction sites like Manheim, drop the model year, make, or yeah, the model year, make, trim. So like 2022 Model 3 Performance or 2022 Model 3 Long Range, and we'll go through each of them and I'll show you if it's going up or down, because, you know, we're seeing some headlines like maybe used vehicles might be going higher because of the tariffs. And this will actually give us an insight because there was an auction day this past Friday, which was really cool to see. In this next topic, Model S and Model X and also Cybertruck production numbers have hit an all-time low. We've got some VIN data from Troy Tesla. He posted this. Hi everyone. I use DMV VIN data to track Tesla production across all models and factories in the US. This method has an accuracy rate of 98%. The latest data up to March 27 shows this. Model S production at the Fremont factory is at its lowest point in the past 14 quarters. That kind of makes sense because if we take a look at production numbers, or at least I would take a look at vehicles posted on Tesla websites, Tesla really has not had a problem for Model S and Model X inventories, as in like it hasn't been spiking up like crazy. And they have been doing some big discounts, like $9,500 off, which is pretty insane for sure. I mean, Model Y, this is the mustard yellow line right here. It definitely had a big spike up, and it's also been doing really great because it also had like $8,000 to $9,000 off. But Model S and Model X has been staying pretty consistent. Right now, the problem that I would say from my viewpoint is Cybertruck. It is also going up a little bit higher. And so that kind of makes sense. So maybe Tesla has been dialing back Model S and Model X production for at least the past 14 quarters. And this would also make sense because we know a Model S and Model X is due for a refresh, and that could be coming out in the next few months or even by this year. Another data point that Troy said, Cybertruck production at Giga Texas, is at its lowest point in the last 4 quarters. And if you think about it, last 4 quarters is almost the amount of time that the Cybertruck has been out, and already they're going to low production numbers for the Cybertruck. And so very, very, very interesting to see here. And of course, we were just talking about how Cybertruck potentially might have a inventory issue with all the different counts here. I mean, they're running 1.99 and there's still over 2,000 vehicles that are posted on the website. So 1.99 did not seem to do the trick. And so that's why I definitely feel like there's going to be a better incentive in the near future. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. In this next topic, so you might have heard that the tariffs there might be raising used vehicle prices, maybe even new vehicle prices. But what's going on at the auctions? Because this is like real-time numbers. So I figured we'd pop in and take a look to see what type of numbers, if the values have already increased, like if it's already getting hotter on Tesla vehicles. Because if you're shopping for a used Tesla, this is going to be very important for you. And so let's take a look at the Model 3. Like right now, 2022 Tesla Model 3s for sedan long range, we can see some of the values, and a ton of them were sold on Friday, which was March 25th. And we can see they're pretty much all in like the $20,000, $24,000 price range. If we look at the day before, we kind of can see that there was an increase, because even the day before at 27, we can see some prices in the teens, like 16, 18, 19. And if we go up here, I don't see any prices in the teens. So already we can see some real-time values of used Tesla prices already going up as well. Maybe let's switch to like the 2021 Tesla Model 3 to see if there's any sort of difference as well. And if you're looking for a specific model year or a specific trim, let me know and I can pull it up as well. And so we got Tesla 2021 Model 3s, we got 17, 21, 21, 19, 17. And then if we go a few days, a few weeks before, I guess it's around the same thing as well. And so really, no, we're not seeing too many increases for the 2021 Tesla Model 3s. But let's switch this back to 2022 and switch it to like the Model Y to see if there's any sort of increases on this angle. We'll put in long range here and wait for it to load. We can see that, let's see, Model Y 24, 28, 25, 22. And if we look back a few days, mostly about the same. So maybe there isn't necessarily an increase too much on the used side, but let us know. Drop a comment down below if there's any specific years that you want to take a look at for model and trim. And maybe this is going to not affect necessarily the Tesla market, but all the other vehicles as well for off-brand for the auction values and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I just want to kind of take a look at it together and see if there's any increases on the values on the used side